My name is Jennifer Kuyrkendall Griffin. I'm running for Suwannee County Judge. In today's installment of Scales, or Suwannee County Access to Legal Education series, I'm going to be discussing the enforcement of child support, or what many people may know as contempt. So, what is contempt? In this context, it is the failure to follow a court order by not paying the child support. The first question the court needs to answer is a simple question and answer. Is the support being paid or not? If the child support is directed through the state disbursement unit, there is a clear record, and the answer to that question is easy to figure out. But where it can get quite messy is if the parties agree to pay support directly from one person to the other, and neither one of them kept accurate records. So if you have money orders or checks, that's a way to support your position. But if payments are made in cash or in kind without receipts, such for the in-kind, like purchasing diapers, then it's not always a straightforward answer. If the court determines that support is not being paid, the court then needs to determine if the non-payment of support is willful. Non-payment of child support is not willful if the non-payment of support is involuntary. For example, say the obligor is laid off from work because the entire company closed. The unemployment is not purposeful, thus the non-payment of child support is not willful. Now, this can get messy. Say that the person is laid off because they were sleeping on the job, for example. Okay, that seems willful, right? Okay, or is it? What if the person has some sort of a condition that causes them to fall asleep? So is it voluntary or not? So that is where you can see that having a hearing and getting into the facts become very important, because it isn't always straightforward, and there are many findings the court has to make in an enforcement proceeding. So let's say the court does find that the person is in contempt. What can be done? The first thing almost everybody thinks about is jail, incarceration, okay? But the court can only sentence a person to jail if that person has the present ability to pay child support. So what's an example of the present ability to pay? Well, money sitting in a bank account, or as often happened when I was presiding over child support cases as the child support hearing officer, having a wad of cash in your pocket because you knew you were coming to court. Incarceration can also happen even if the obligor fails to appear for the court per hearing. If you ever watch child support court where the Department of Revenue is involved, you'll hear the term writ of bodily attachment. For the general public's purposes, it's just like a warrant, but there is a legal nuance to the name of it being a writ. So what are some other sanctions the court may impose for the non-payment of support, and that non-payment is willful? Well, the court may suspend the driver license or business license of the obligor. The court may also enter an income withholding order if the obligor is employed, or if the person is not employed, the court can impose job searches. Any obligee, or meaning the person who is receiving child support, may bring a contempt action against the obligor. However, most people are more familiar with child support enforcement in the context of the Department of Revenue, which is going to be the topic of the next installment of Scales. If you found this information useful, or you know somebody that could benefit from it, please like and share, and definitely follow the campaign's social media. If you have a particular topic you'd like me to address, which I've already heard, evictions, so that's going to be coming, send a message through the campaign's social media or website, and I'd be happy to do a video on the topic. Just remember that I can't talk about a specific case or specific facts. And if you ever miss an installment of Scales, visit the campaign website to see all of the Scales videos that are available. And remember, on August 23rd of 2022, I'm asking you to vote for me, Jennifer Kuyrkendall Griffin, for Suwannee County Judge.